Pleasant good morning to all my dear students. I welcome you all to Moral Values class. Today we are going to start a new chapter. So I am giving you 2 minutes. Be ready with your moral science book. So today we are going to start chapter 8. Nothing lasts forever. Our patience will achieve more than our force. A man without patience is a lamp without oil. So, everybody, you should learn to have patience. It is well said, a man without patience is a lamp without oil. So, after reading this lesson, you will be able to understand all the things in this world are transitory in nature. They are not permanent. It is for the temporary phase, whether it is good time or bad time. Everything is for temporary. We should accept troubles and defeat just as we accept triumph and happiness. Triumph means when we won something, when we won, we got very happy. The way we accept happiness, the way we accept our reward, the same way we have to accept troubles and defeat. One of the hardest thing in life is to practice patience in the face of cruelty. When the world beats you down, when all the things go wrong, when anger fills your soul, how do you learn to endure? How do you learn to survive? This is very true. In reality, we are having less patience, and because of that, we got angry, we lose temper, and we used to hate each other. We are not adjusting in our life. That is because everything seems harder, and we think that this thing will last forever. But nothing lasts forever. Every time is for temporary period. If you are facing any problem, that is for the temporary phase, and if you are having good time, that is too also for a temporary phase. So we have to be prepared for our good and bad time. It is not like if you are happy that it will remain forever. You have to face something bad that makes you tough and strong in your life, that teaches you the lesson of life. That's why it is said that one of the hardest thing in life is to practice patience. When the world beats you down, when all the things go wrong around you, when anger fills your soul, how do you learn to endure? So, how do you learn to endure? Endure means how do you learn to have patience? How do you learn to survive in these tough situations? Patience. We need to have patience. Patience is more than just surviving, it is more than waiting. Patience is about the courage to continue, the strength to smile through pain, and the hope that no matter how rough the weather, the storm will pass. It will always pass. Every job is a challenging one, but we have to have patience and a cool head to succeed in the real life. Here is the story of a salesman who achieved something which he never expected. So let's read the story. There was once an honest, polite, and hardworking salesman named Praveen. It was at the start of monsoon when he got his first assignment in his new office. He got his first assignment, and he was very excited too. And he was given a list of prospects that he had to approach and sell the products. So he got his first assignment for the sale of products and he had to complete his target. Surprisingly, he realized that the list was full of local laundry owners. The list of full of the list was full of local laundry owners. Laundry owners, those who do laundry work, those who wash the clothes and iron them, they are called laundry owners. So he got scared and thought he won't be able to achieve the desired target given to him. He approached his senior, Mr. Subhash, but got little help. So he went back to his desk, thought for a moment, and accepted the challenge as he had no other option left. So one initially he thought he won't be able to do this target, whatever task has been given to him to sell the products to the local laundry owners. He thought he won't be able to achieve the target. For that, he consulted his senior, Mr. Subhash, but he get a little response. After that, he decided that he had to accept this challenge because he has no other option left with him. So the next morning, he started approaching the laundry owners, and within 15 days, he got some really nice response. Almost 80% of them purchased his product, but in credit, and but in credit. Everyone purchased, but in credit means they will pay the amount of the product later on. And everyone promised to pay him off within the next 15 days. He was delighted as he knew that his job is almost done. And now, and so was his senior, Mr. Subhash. But he didn't know that the next 1 month was going to be tougher than what he expected. I hope you got an idea. Yes, it was tough because now the time had come to collect the payment of the product. Now let's see whether the owners gave gave the payment or they refused to pay it. On the last week of July, amidst heavy showers, he started visiting the laundry owner's place to collect the money. Upon visiting half of them, he realized that he had collected not a single penny. And the same trend continued for the next 7 days. He was frustrated, demoralized, impatient, and so was Mr. Subhash. When he was getting less response from the owners and they were not giving the payment, he got frustrated, disappointed, demoralized, and even impatient. And so was his senior, Mr. Subhash. Praveen shared everything with Mr. Subhash, including the peculiar behavior he had noted amongst the laundry owners. Whenever he knocked at the owner's door, they used to look at the sky before asking him to come the next day. Listening to this, his senior smiled once and said that he was on track and would soon get some good results. Praveen never realized for once what payment had to do with the sky. So the laundry owners, whenever he visited laundry owners for the collection of payment, they used to see at the sky. Whose laundry owners? They used to see at the sky before asking him to come next day. When he shared this point with his senior said, "You are on the right track and you will get the payment very soon." But still, Praveen didn't realize and he did not understand that what the payment has to do with the sky. After almost 14 days, on a bright sunny Monday morning, Praveen started visiting the laundry owners once again. Now, though it was the midst of monsoon season, it had not rained heavily for the last 3 days. By noon, he realized that he had collected the payments from the almost 50% of the laundry owners, which was almost unbelievable. He worked hard throughout the day, and by the day end, he had completed 90% of his target for July and August. He was thrilled, and so was his senior. By month end, he went on to become the star performer for the month of July and August and was handed over the letter of confirmation by the management. It was like a roller coaster ride for him. Yet he wondered, although he achieved his target, he got rewarded for that, but still he wondered what the sky had to do with the payment. Why the laundry owners used to look at the sky and tell him to come the next day. To solve this mystery, he went to a laundry owner and asked the same question. The owner laughed at him and said, "Sir, this is the month of monsoon and we have to wash the clothes, dry them off, iron them before handing them to the customers. Now, if the sun doesn't shine, how can we dry our clothes? Earn enough to pay you." So, the logic given by the laundry owner was very clear that they have to they had to wash the clothes, dry them, and iron them, and for that they need sunlight. So if it was raining those days, how their clothes are going to dry and how they are going to get the money from their customers. Praveen recollected his memories and smiled at the owner and realized that it was his patience and endurance that kept him going and ultimately helped him achieving the pinnacle of success. It was a zeal in the motivation and due hard work, you can say, that converted into fruitful results. Like Praveen, every one of us should realize that apart from being an honest hard worker, if one can keep if one can keep our patience and wait for our turn to come, we will gradually inch towards the success, as nothing lasts forever. So, the moral of the story is ups and downs are a part of our life. To face them, we must always remember that nothing lasts forever. That is what I told you in the beginning, that it is our patience and endurance due to which we can face our bad time strongly. With this belief that nothing lasts forever, God will help us and God will bring good time too. If we are facing bad time, there is good time also that is waiting for us. It is the bad time that makes you strong, that develops the ability of patience and endurance in your personality. Endurance means how well you tolerate the bad situation. So, with this, your chapter is completed. Do the work, question answers, back exercise in the book itself, and question answers in your fear notebook. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.